Implementation of HR activities and practices.
Distinct perspectives on HR strategy and implementation aspects have emerged, namely, the universal, contingency, and configurational perspectives. First, the universal perspective holds the view that the adoption of best HR practice will inevitably result in improved organizational performance. Therefore, this perspective does not require the purposeful integration between organizational strategy and HR plans, policies, and practices. 76 Second, the contingency perspective suggests that the potency and effectiveness of HR aspects hinge upon corporate strategy and that a firm adopting HR elements that are fitting for its competitive strategies will be more effective. Organizational performance should thus be positively impacted when HR activities mutually reinforce the firm's choice of strategy. 77 Third, the configurational perspective embraces the view that a fit between HR activities and organizational strategy is vital. Thus, HR practices become a key factor in the attainment of organizational goals and performance. 78 The configurational view assumes that HR practices must be characterized by their consistency with external, organizational, and strategic conditions, that is, vertical fit, and internally consistent, that is, horizontal fit. This dual form of integration has a synergistic effect for the firm. 79 Hitherto, there is limited evidence regarding the role, relevance, and effectiveness of these three perspectives. Nonetheless, some evidence has been reported on the synergistic benefits from an alignment of HR policies and practices with one another and with the overall organizational strategy. 80 It has been reported that growth and profitability are ultimately the result of alignment between people, customers, strategy, and processes. More specifically, firms that consistently land on their feet during turbulent times are managed by people who keep everyone focused and centered on a few key business objectives. They do so in a way that creates a self-aligning and self-sustaining culture that distributes leadership and energy throughout their firms and unleashes a kind of organizational power and focus on alignment. 81. HR scholars have examined and questioned the basis of some of the universal claims made about a possible correlation between the implementation of HR strategies and improved organizational performance. There is concern about the prescriptive nature of HR interventions applicable to firms, irrespective of context and priorities, with the expectation of similar level responses and results. 82 There is still an ongoing debate among and between HR scholars and professionals as to what exactly constitutes best practice. 83. In other words, what established HR methods and techniques will most likely produce superior organizational results? It has been suggested that organizational activities and practices that are designed to empower and develop the employee in addition to positively affect the bottom line of the firm are considered best practice. 84.